Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is VlogsBoutNothin. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your very busy night to join me. I really appreciate it. And I want to talk about maps and puzzles. Here on VlogsBoutNothin, it's the utmost important thing in ever to talk about nothing, and nothing more appropriate about nothing than puzzles, and maps. So in my old age, I'll be 64 next week. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know a lot of funny people. Oh, you look 64 or whatever. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that you feel that way. I'm only 36, and yes, I do roast myself all the time. And yeah, I do think I'm old. But like I don't think I'm that old. You feel me? Like not that old. I mean, what is old to y'all? Like to me, now that I'm old, I guess the next old that I think is old is like closer to 70. That's when I'm sort of like, okay, well, when I'm 70, I definitely want to be doing nothing. For sure, for sure. If I'm already not doing as close to what I can as I am right now, only then at a different point in a different part of my life, you know what I mean? But like I always go on these sidebars and I appreciate y'all watching, and I know this lighting sort of, I mean, it's almost like ET in that it's like the blue kind, and I have the blue frame glasses on and the blue letters on the shirt, and it's just this whole blue sort of aura thing that's emitting from the screen that I see. But it's anyway. I also did take those gummies earlier, and I don't know. I'm just real hungry right now. It's really the only thing that's changed from then till now, but that's gonna be fixed after the videos for sure. And so I think like earlier I was at the thrift store. I love the thrift store. Um, there's a movie with Natalie Portman called Where the Heart Is, and it's based on a story where this woman works at Walmart and is an employee there, and then gives birth there, and then raises her child in the Walmart. It is really cool. I mean, I always thought of myself as a Kmart kid, but there's literally out there somewhere a Walmart baby. Like, it's a great movie. I highly recommend it. Check it out for yourself. Google the story. It's very interesting. And Natalie Portman does a really good job in that movie. So yeah, that's what that's about. But I really, again, I enjoy. I guess I found some old maps, and I had always had a thing for maps. I remember ever since adult age and on and beyond. Obviously, before that too, definitely, but not just when I sprouted up when I was an adult. Many habits have, right? Like different kinds of collections, different kinds of things that I like. Like for example, I like miniatures now, and I think that's kind of weird because I think I might like trains too, which is also kind of weird because I didn't think I'd like miniatures or trains growing up. So I always thought it was kind of like a niche little hobby for project people, like people that like to do crafty kind of stuff and projects in that way. And now I kind of think that I might like doing those things, but for now I'm happy with puzzles and old maps. So I used to hang old maps up all the time, like in my dorm room or in my apartments or my shared homes or when I lived, with girls. It's like I like maps, I have one in my living room right now. I like maps. I think they're symbolic in that it's representative of people. When I see a map, I'm like, oh, there's more people around me. This is good. You want people. I'm a pro people person, and so I like maps, and then I like looking at all of the old things that used to be there that aren't there anymore, and like the evolution of that piece of property, like where it was on the map and what it's turned out to be, and all these things. So that's really cool. And by old maps now, I mean like specifically, they used to have the pocket maps that you could buy at gas stations, Rand McNally. And anyways, they'd sell them at, outposts like the gas station or places where you travel to, Walgreens and stuff. And you'd get a disposable camera and you'd buy a pocket map, and those are the ones. So there was a bunch at the thrift store, and I found a 1988 Albuquerque map, and it was dope for $1. There's a lot of history there, and it was pretty cool. I'm just so now there's like a few more over there, and now I'm like, oh wow, I hope they're still there when I walk back, because there was like a Colorado map, and I would want Colorado. I don't want Utah, but it's really weird. I've never been to Utah, but Colorado extensively, Arizona extensively. Just haven't really made it. I've driven through Utah, a part of old Utah, for sure, like the Navajo Nation part of Utah, like in that very, very southern east corner, to get into uh, Vale and Aspen. That's right. Yeah, to get to Vale and Aspen, I drove through Utah, part of Utah, the state. You know what I mean? But anyways, yeah. I don't. So there was like a map of Utah. No, I want the Colorado one, Arizona, New Mexico, and so yeah, a little bit of thinking there. I like puzzles too. I was putting a puzzle together the other day, and I was like, wow, I really like doing puzzles. Um, I've always liked doing puzzles. Again, some things, and trust me, if you're younger and you're watching this, or even if you're my age, or if you're older, or whatever, you feel me? Try it. Like, do something that you used to like that you haven't done in a long time, and 9 out of 10, I bet, you're probably gonna like it still. Hopefully, even maybe a little bit more, because you'll be like, oh, I kind of know how to do this, and now you have a little bit of understanding of what it was that you liked about that particular thing, and you can build on that. And to me, that's like success in life, you know? So if it's something as simple as the way a puzzle technique is kept from age 5 to 36, it doesn't really matter what you value, just so much as that you recognize that um, it's cool, and that it's cool to think of relationships and all kinds of different parts in our lives like that, building and forever building, even if it's just learning from our experiences, and like how to be a different and or better person in some circumstances. But I'm all for puzzles, and I'm all for old maps. And I just think that when I'm an old dude, there's going to be a lot of puzzle making going down in my residence, as well as a lot of like, I guess it's calligraphy stuff for like the not like the people who collect cartographists. I think it's cartography. Could be wrong. This is an impromptu speech, one take after all, but I'm gonna be one of those old dudes who collects old maps. You feel me? Like, and it doesn't matter. They can be like, I don't like 3D projected maps. I don't like globes and stuff. I like the 2D projections. Or I guess in the future I can have my cake and eat it too, do something crazy with some augmented reality and immersive 4D capable kind of stuff. So, I guess the possibilities are always limitless, but regardless, I like maps, and I will always like old maps. So, I hope I find more old maps just so that I can collect them and take care of them, because I like maps. So, all right. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Seriously, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. I really appreciate that. Because regardless, you're helping the channel out, and I appreciate it. And that's kind of the whole point of doing the 4 videos a day, is at some point to grow the community. And I'm just very happy that it's happening. It always doesn't happen as fast as you want it to, but um, it's going. So have a great night, everyone, and thanks again, okay? Bye.